Okay. Hey YouTube, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. I'm recording for YouTube and live on Instagram. So after the Instagram live, I will be saving the video to IGTV. Now, before we begin this Get Ready With Me Bobby Brown edition, I just wanted to say, please subscribe, follow, whatever platform you are on. Follow a G. I'm kind of dope. So please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube, Instagram, and whatever channels at Jovi Beauty. It's Jovi Beauty everywhere. And yeah, I really appreciate the follow, guys. I appreciate the follow. Like I normally say, I'm recording off my phone and my camera. When I go like this, I'm trying to look at the camera screen behind the phone. I'm trying to make it so I don't look so awkward looking off in this direction while y'all looking at me here. It's mad awkward. It's weird. It's weird during the editing, so. Okay, so let's get going. I think I prefer this. I've also brought out my giant Morphe palette. Look at me doing all beauty blogger-ish. Hold up, wait. So I really brought this out because I necessarily don't wear, it's kind of, look, it's kind of janky. Well, it's not janky, but you know, well, y'all probably can't see it. It's a little dusty. Flakes be everywhere. I don't use it that often. I normally keep it underneath. I use it when I'm in the house. Well, when I'm getting dressed, whatever. Anyway, so where do we begin? I prepped my face. I put my serums on this morning. Washed my face, put my serums on. I did my brows. I was going to do my brows online, but it's not really a big deal because I kind of stenciled them. Anyway, let's start this conversation about Bobby Brown, shall we? Let's get in before I just start, because I'm already 2 minutes in on YouTube. I need to edit and cut for YouTube. But anyway, okay, so let's begin. So the Bobby Brown story started with him and his homeboy. I guess it was after his grandmother's funeral, right? After his grandmother's funeral, his homeboy was with him, which even in the taping, I was like, dang, this boy looked real older. He looked older. He looked like a grown man. So in my head, I'm thinking, well, maybe he's going to grow up to be one of the other members or some shit, and they want to use the same actor. So maybe, you know how sometimes they do that. I'm using the small palette for the mirror. And as you guys know, it's hot as hell underneath these lights. So I can't have my AC on because y'all would hear it. But I have the window open. Hopefully that is a lot less distracting. I like my boobies in this dress. God, I told y'all I've been gaining weight, so most of my clothes ain't been fitting me. It kind of sucks. But whatever, I'm trying to lose like 10 more pounds. So his homeboy, they were in Boston riding, whatever. And his homeboy got caught up arguing with these white boys because they were stealing his bike. And the white boy accidentally stabbed them, purposely stabbed them. I don't know. I wasn't there. But I will say that Boston is a real dangerous place to live if you are black. Boston is so north, it's south. Basically, if that makes sense to you. Boston is the south of the north. If that even makes sense to you. They're racist as shit in Boston. And I know people that live in Boston. I went to visit Boston a few times. Boston, it's a northern city, but it's real, you know what I'm saying? It's real good old boy. It's a real good old boy kind of place. So, anyway, his homeboy got stabbed, sadly, on the day he buried his grandmother, which was crazy. There's a lot of loss in Bobby Brown's life. A lot of loss in a lot of us in the black community's life. It just it just shows that, you know, no matter what you have, we still have loss. You know what I'm saying? We still experience, no matter who these celebrities are, they still have loss. They still have went through things, and, you know, he's human. And we have to also remember him and the rest of the New Edition and any boy band or girl band or anybody, even Beyonce and them. Beyonce and them. They didn't have an opportunity to be young. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't have that opportunity, which sucks. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have an opportunity just to be young and have, you know, be able to like point girls with no like real repercussions and, you know, hang out with your friends and whatever, whatever. So that occurred. So him and his homeboy got stabbed. His homeboy who lived in the building with him. So you know they were mad close. They probably grew up together, whatever, whatever. So then we go back to, I believe, after the homeboy got stabbed. I didn't take no notes. This is just off the top of my head. After the homeboy got stabbed, we go back to when New Edition kicked him out of the group. And he came back home. And again, we forget that these were children. New Edition kicked him out. He was like 15, 16, y'all. He was like 16 years old. Can you imagine? I know what I was doing at 16. You know what I'm saying? But Bobby Brown was rich, flying across the country and doing all this crazy shit. No wonder. No wonder. So he came back home to Boston to, I guess, try to get his life together right. You know, he made his brother his manager. He took a deal. After he had that baby with that girl. See, and that too, I thought Bobby had like one kid. Morning. Hey boo, how you doing, cuz? I don't normally see you on social media. Good morning, good morning. So, yeah, what was I saying? So, okay, so he came home, he already had that first girl pregnant out in California, right? Then he came back to Boston, I guess started messing with the girl he used to mess with from before, which I don't understand because he was going for so freaking, well, again, they young. So it was probably his little junior high school girlfriend. She was probably 15 her damn self or something like that. So basically, from what I take, he was just put in a grown man position way too early in his life, even though he had a father, a whole family, which is great. I didn't realize Bobby Brown, but I probably should have. You know what I'm saying? He had a father, mother, you know, brother, sister, everything. There was no broken homeness. You know, he was raised within a family dynamic, which makes sense of why, you know, he was with Whitney and the way all the shit happened. Fast forward a little bit. So he gets his little deal from whatever. He's doing great. He's making millions. You know, he's all over the place. Here comes the Janet Jackson. Now, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, she was with all the shits. Now, listen, I've heard this a long time ago. We've all heard that Joe Jackson, that's why all his kids be bleached up. And he literally has probably... Well, he's dead now. Don't want to speak bad of the dead, but whatever. That's what we doing. But he didn't want his kids, and especially based on the times that they grew up in, you know, you can tell, and it's the truth. He didn't want his kids to be with black people. Okay? Especially if you so dark. And that isn't nothing new. What I was expecting to see was him tossing Janet out the hotel room. Because according to them streets, him and Janet, he got mad because of that same scene that happened, and he, instead of her getting up talking about, I'm leaving, he tossed her out the hotel room. We don't know which is true or which is not true. But we do know that Janet Jackson married the barge dude, and quickly divorced the DeBarge dude, and probably while she was having an affair, would it be an affair? They was like 17. I don't even think that's an affair. They was just fucking, they was just doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? With Bobby Brown, and like Bobby Brown said, you know, you running him, you ashamed of him, and he has $25 million in the bank, and here you go with the stupid DeBarge, who again was a group, had to share money, And the barges weren't making enough as much money as Bobby Brown. That just wasn't happening, okay? So we all know what that was about. So Bobby felt, you know, like a lot of us darkies be feeling a little self-conscious, a little, you know, he felt a little unpretty, I guess, and a little unworthy. So when Whitney Houston came into the mix and she accepted his ass, his little black ass for for who he was and wasn't ashamed of him, like you saw that part when they were on a date. And somebody came up to them. I don't even remember who it was. And like, was basically talking, and he felt like he had to lie and said that they weren't on a date because he was so used to the likes of Janet Jackson and you know, wanting to screw him behind closed doors, but you know, didn't want people to know because you know he was too black for their demographics. You know, light skin was a thing. So anyway, okay, I think I'm done with that. Oh, I look cute. Where's my spray? Damn, I left my spray in the bathroom. Why always leaving my spray in the bathroom? Anyway, so hear me drink a little bit of these Folgers from my apartheid cup. I like my apartheid cup. I got it in South Africa. Anyway, what was I about to do? Mascara is last after spray, but I was about to do something else. Oh yeah. So that's how Whitney came to be the chick that lasted, because nobody, I guess, treated her like she was human. That was the time she got booed at that award show for being too pop, too white-ish, when, you know, her black culture wanted her ass to be black culture. And that's when she got with Bobby, and that's when, like, a lot of things changed, and she decided that she was going to be more black. But let's also not forget Whitney, and the show, the Bobby Brown story kind of showed it, but didn't, because he still respects and loves her and didn't want to, like, completely dog her. But, like, we all know Bobby ghetto ass was smoking that ganja burn. He was drinking. Whitney was with the coca and was with all that, the pills, and she brought all, that was her aspect of the relationship. So, like, both of them had a vice. Like I said, you can't have two vices. Pick a struggle. You can't be using drugs and drinking. I need you to pick a struggle, bruh. We can't have both. But I ain't dealing with both. You gotta pick a struggle, bruh. Pick a struggle. Look at this damn pimple. Y'all see this pimple? It's mad disrespectful. And then it started bleeding. I don't want to talk about the pimple. Anyway, so, again, because of, he signed his money over to Whitney. And like I said, it makes sense, to comment myself, it makes sense that now that I see he got, you know, he believes in family. They both believe in family. They both had, you know, grew up with in a two-parent household. So they had good experiences with that. So they wanted to try to make the relationship work. And I think the relationship would have worked if the drugs weren't involved. If they were just a little bit older and a little bit more mature. Because I honestly don't see Bobby Brown as like this devil. I know her family loves to, you know, to claim that. And like I say, Christians never want to take responsibility for their shit. And as we know now, Whitney was molested by her cousin. She was molested by her cousin. We all found this out a couple of months ago. So Whitney was molested by her cousin. So she already had a lot of demons going on. She was already using drugs. She was already, like, had a mother who was jealous of her success. And that's just the reality. That's how I feel. Allegedly, I'll throw that in to make nobody feel away. But that's just how I feel. Her mother was jealous of her success. And the church just taught her to, like, squish down who she was. They did show Robin. Robin was the light-skinned girl that was always, like, around her bridesmaid and all of that at the end Bobby ended up putting out the house. Now, people say that was her lesbian lover. We don't know. It probably was her lesbian lover. Scene. I'm gonna use this color scene. Ooh. It's like a purple. I don't even have one purple, but I'm with it. I just like it. I might just change my whole damn outfit just to make. Ooh. Oh! I sound like one of them people. Oh, y'all see that? Oh, hold up. Oh, this is pretty. That's pretty, y'all. Y'all see that? Now y'all see that, right? Oh! Ow! All right. Let me stop. So Robin might have just been Whitney's lesbian lover, you know, and was just gonna go along with it and, you know, just deal with it. But Bobby got sick of her ass just being all in the shits all the time, and he put her ass out because, you know, he was jealous, and he was like, yo, I'm your husband. Whitney was probably bisexual, you know, lesbian, whatever, and she liked girls, and nothing against that, but being in the fucking church, oh, there's a lot against liking girls in the church. That's just not what you do. So, oh, I look striking, bitch. I look striking. Hold up, wait, what the fuck is this? Okay. So, and then his parents almost lost the house again because he's using all these drugs. He can't focus. He can't function. Let me use a little bit of this. It's like a darker pink. A purple. It's a purple. Like a darker purple. It's like a shinier, darker purple. I'm going to put it right here. Because that's what I be seeing people do. I said because that's what I be seeing people do. Hold up. Oh. Okay. It's like a little shiny. It's illustrated. This one. The first one I used was this one, and now I'm using this one. Look at me talking about, I ain't no beauty blogger, but I'm blogging the beauty. Ooh. Interesting. Intwitting. Anyway. So, yeah, so then his brother came over. I didn't realize Bobby Brown's brother was his manager. And it was Malik. Well, I was about to say Malik Yoba. Not Malik Yoba. Oh, crap. I had his name last night. Anyway, his brother was there. His brother's an actor. Well, not a real actor, but you know. Well, he is a real actor, but the actor who played his brother is Mekhi Phifer. Yes. I had to think about it for a second before I said it, because I've been messing up names lately, and I'm trying to get these names together because, you know, some of y'all get it and understand that I'm being funny and it's, you know, it's whatever. Especially when I was like shading Kendall and Kylie last week or whatever. People got really upset, like thinking I really didn't know. I know the difference. I don't want to know the difference because they're both annoying. So anyway, okay, so then the brother came to try to make him pay the fucking family's mortgage because they're about to lose the house. The mother complaining, you know, this is the second mortgage, and you know, this is the second notice. They're gonna take our house away. They probably did take the house away, now that I think about it. If we dealing with the reality of the situation and how, you know, drugs really affected them and messed them up. They probably did lose the house. We'll find out next week. Hello. That's how you do it. I guess so. Hold up. Oh, it's so pretty. I think so. I think I look pretty. As long as I think it look pretty, right? That's all that really matter. probably should get more highlighter, but oh well. And I probably should end this video because I'm already at 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna end my YouTube video and I'm gonna keep my live on IG because my mother just joined. Hey, Madre. So for YouTube, thanks for watching. That was the Bobby Brown story, and I'm gonna continue on IG, and then I'll get back on YouTube later.